Well, I talked about him enough. They were probably mad at me. They know my head. They know all these different things about him. Y'all listen, man. Without further ado, y'all, I just want to bring my man, Marques, up to the stage. Y'all got to put your hands together. Luling
April. Everyone hear me? Make sure. I sat here, I laughed in the mirror talking about plans and everything because I had a plan, everything I was going to say, wrote everything down, had these papers, and man, Lord, I know what you want to do, I got it, and I got it together, and it's like, Lord.
That's
Did you have to come out with these kids? Did you have to come out there and lead them like that?
Yes.
Mama, can you see? I know a story.
All right.
We were here together, I know where it's from, I know what it's from.
Oh, come on, man.
I'm trying to slow down because I'll get emotional. I was sitting here in tears.
Right.
Oh,
That's all right.
because I know.
Yes.
Yeah. It's special, man, just to see what he's doing to him to be a leader.
Yes.
In this community, facing the things that he faces with going against what he's going against and having the power to stand up, but I know where that foundation comes from, where that strength comes from. Yeah. So it just ate me up like, man,
Oh, yeah.
I just love to see it.
That's all right.
And mama, can't you see? He's in the church.
Sit down with Papa. Sit with Papa.
I know that they come from a place where it was a time where he wouldn't be here if he was, mama wouldn't have been watching. And that's all him. And I see the support that she's giving him, the support of his wife, how the kids are energized by him. And it's just moving. And it's humbling because to have to Bernadette men to say that they're ready to hear me speak. What? Y'all not listening? I mean, Keith, Aspen, Robin, yourself, are doing what y'all are doing. It's so powerful. It's just moving. And it's hard to get up here and speak and, you know, go on and give this message because I feel like I don't deserve it. I shouldn't be here. Who am I to do it? Everyone talk about it, man. Stay down because you see these people in that Bible, you hear all that word that they give you, how they feed them. But that's why I'm reading. That's why I'm studying. So before I had the Bible, before I started studying, and I get into my testimony a little later as I go down the road with it, I developed a relationship. Come on. See, I know we need the Bible, and I know we need words, but when you have a relationship, it'll change. Come on, man. See, when you get with God, when you thank Him for the little things like waking you up, when you pass those tests, when you go to work and you're able to smile and come home and have a check, be able to have money for those bills that you have that, you know, in the past you didn't have that. You know, in the past I wouldn't have been in the church. But you have a relationship. You can thank Lord. We don't see them in the church that often. That ain't the type of person that we rolling with. You know, those church folk, they this, that church folk, they that. Man, when you have a relationship, no one can take that from you. Like Abdul said, he said the devil, hey man, the devil didn't even want his music to play. The devil had us up here in the beginning scrambling, trying to figure out what we're going to do. We're going to do what we're supposed to do. We're going to come here and do what we are supposed to do. And that's what we have to do daily. What we're supposed to do. That's where the change comes from the people that are sitting here. You're not sitting here by mistake. It's not by chance. And then God brought you in the building by chance. I see faces that I know I asked to come. I see faces that know that may have come because I was coming. I see faces that came because others were coming. It wasn't by chance. It's meant to be. There's reason in that. There's purpose in that. But you have to be willing to trust in that and know that. I hope you brought your lunch pail, your lunch kit, your bag, so you can pack something off with you when you get home. Not tomorrow, not just next week, not just next month. Go in that bag and keep pulling that out. Use those tools that you gained from tonight. I know that, man, just the message and the music, what they're doing, the enthusiasm, the leadership. I just get so passionate about it because I love people.
Yeah.
I love kids.
Yes.
Like I said, you gotta watch. I may get emotional. That's all right. Right back to the church.
Yeah.
Bring it life. I've been dead for so long. How much life you think the church gave me?
I like that.
Just man, we talking dead. They say, who asked when you brought the Holy Ghost in? But growing up here and being a member here, just let you know the Holy Ghost just wait for it. Like I said, Abdul said you have to, we are the church. Yes, we are the church. And that's why the Holy Ghost is here, because the Holy Ghost is in this members. To the Bible when you run into my mom. I promise you. Just like they said about their mother and Bernadette and Miss Maggie, and everyone else and Miss Mitra. The Bible just flows through. And I'm not lying to you. I'm not saying it just because I'm from you. I'm saying it because I experienced it. I remember being at home after college. I come into church right there where Sammy sits. Right before the pastor started. If he hadn't started, I'd be in the window like, man, let me sit down. Let me go in the back room and wait till he starts speaking. He's speaking. I'm trying to get it. But they love me.
That's right.
They've prayed for me.
That's right.
They gave me so much joy that I didn't deserve.
Yes.
So what is it to me just to sit, be still, give a hug, say thank you, I love you. Because regardless of what I was going through, what I had done, what was in my future, the love remained consistent.
Yes.
And it's funny because you look for it in all these other places, what's going to fulfill me? And the whole time you're turning your back on what's most important, what's going to get you there, what's going to take you to where you need to be. You're looking for the women, you're looking for the men, we're looking at the clothes, we want the job and the notoriety. But man, you're already equipped with it. We need all these things to make us special, but you don't know that you're already.
Come on, man.
We have to get the hair good. I need to brush this hair. I got to, man, let me go shop. Wow. Because the clothes don't make you. You make the clothes. You make the clothes. You have to understand that you're special. Look to the person next to him and tell them that you're special. You're special. Get real special. You have to understand that your life has purpose, and why you're special is that if you look next to you again, you won't see that anyone beside you is made up the same as you. If you look at them, you'll see your eyes, your nose, your teeth, everything about you is so specific. It's specific to you, not by mistake.
Yes.
It's with plan, it's with purpose. And then you think about your journey.
Yes.
Where you come from, who you are in this world. Think about it. Know that the person with you, they may be as close to you as anyone else that you know, but they may not know the things that you've overcome.
That's right.
They don't know every step that you take.
Right.
But that's specific to you. And there's purpose in that journey. Just like there's purpose in the way that God put you together. Some of the young people know the rapper J. Cole. J. Cole says in his song, I kept the crooked grill to let the kids know that it's real. So he's saying that he's on top. He's way up here, but he chooses not to do something with his teeth so that the kids can see just because I have crooked teeth, I can still get there. Don't count me out. I don't have to get down on myself where I'm at in this corner of the world thinking that I can't because he made it. That's a message from the Lord. He don't know it yet. He's still out there, but that's a message from the Lord. That's something the Lord gave him to use for his own kingdom, because somebody else is listening to those rap songs, and they're going to run with it right to the church. So once they get in the church and they cook on him, and those people love on him, and let Christ grow in him, and he goes out, his friends, what hit him? Who is that person? You know, I had all these things, these plans, just what I was going to say, what I was going to do. King was talking to the kids in back. He said, man, y'all just be thankful, be grateful, because they came to see you, but more so they came to see the Christ in you. You understand what that means, how that moves, and if they, just for them to hear that continuously, to have that in their life, obviously it moved me. said, I thought, you know, this message, these things, and I wanted to be your message. You use me, Lord, but I'm going to get up here now and just go. I chase Lady Rabbit, I'm not just going to chase him, I'm going to catch him.
You gonna get a pop. You want a pop? Can you get my special?
God is.
Stop.
Because he is. When you walk, when you decide to stop living in the world and you just keep pushing aside, keep moving. And the more Marques moved out of the way, God was able to move in. The more Marques moved out of the way, the more my path got clear. So now that I see my path, where I'm going, I don't know where I'm headed, but I don't need to see the trail. I just see the weeds, I see the trees, but God says, walk on. God says, march on because you're special. March on because your life has purpose. March on because you can. March on because that's what I want for you. That's what I'm doing in your life. That's what's in store for you. But do you believe it? Do you want it bad enough? Are you willing to commit to it? Are you going to put forth the effort? We want our kids to change. We want to see all these differences, but it takes us to get it right. All these kids going through different things in their lives, and parents in the picture, parents half out of the picture, whatever it may be, and we see it and we witness it, but what are we doing about it? We can point fingers and point and say this person is that, they should be shamed. That person is this, it should be shamed. No, you should be shamed for holding your hand up and not holding up.
Amen.
When you set the hand down, you should have lifted them up instead of pushing them back down. You should have stopped pushing them back into the life that they were already living.
That's right.
You should have drove up to them and asked them that they need help. Let them know where the help is coming from. Because it's the people that's in here that came here with the reason, that have reason about their life that they need. They need for you to feed them. They don't need for us to be quiet. I hid in the dark for too long. I lived to please everybody else for too long. I let my light not shine for so long because I needed to be pleased and I needed to appeal. I needed to let, that's what they approve of. Let me be that dude. Oh, it's the girls, we gonna do the girls. It's the drug, yeah, we do that. We can ride up the street, we stay going out doing all these things. Oh, yeah, yo, man, do them bad. Let me teach y'all how to get this done. I'll be the worst one. And then the devil tells you that you should feel bad about everything you've done. He'll whoop you. Ooh, the church, I gotta get myself together before I go in there. Oh, I need to get this money right, get myself situated, then I'll find me a church. The church should be the first place you go.
That's right.
You're not going to get yourself together, then go to God. If that was the case, what do you need God for?
Amen.
You come to God to get yourself together. Otherwise, you're going to think that you can do it. You're going to believe that you have the strength to pull yourself together when you don't. When your foundation is shaking and you're in a place that you shouldn't be, you start believing that, you start believing the hype of yourself. Oh, I got this done, I got that done. But when God slaps you or the devil slaps you, life comes throwing those elbows at you and you fall out, oh man, it's hard to get back up. It's hard, so now I'm back in the dirt. I'm going to get grimy, do what I got to do to get back up because I'm not worthy, I'm not worth it. I don't have it in me to live the life that they want me to live. People from the Lord are coming talking to me about God, but I don't want to hear that. I know what I got to do to get back up. You got to give it to the Lord. Or else when you get back in and you feel like you're on top again and it was because of you, right back down. Right back. All right. You're just like a camel or whatever stuck in quicksand. Your tires are spinning in the mud. Yes. Life is continuously going in circles because you will not give it to him to lead you out. Yes. You continuously live for yourself. You need your name uplifted instead of his. Self-ambition. In 2000, I graduated from Luling April. Yes. My only objective was to go to Baylor University and remain the same person I was here. I wanted to have that work ethic. I wanted to have that commitment. Yes. I wanted to go there and be successful, to be that leader, to change the program around. And it's funny because the foundation wasn't together. All right. It was all about me. I had the good intentions, but it just wasn't right. So I get to Waco. Initially, I have a little trouble because I'm not fundamentally sound. I wasn't coached on the technical things, so I'm not going to be as good as my actual position as the others. So Marques, we're going to redshirt you, and that means that you're going to sit out a year, your freshman year, but you still have 4 years to play football. Okay, that sounds good. I'll get better. Within a month, I pick it up. And within 2 more weeks, they're talking about the best receiver at the school is on the sidelines. The best receiver is in the stands on Saturday. And my coach came to me, son, do you want to play this year? I don't know, coach. You know, well, you need to make a decision because we think about making you play 6 games into the season, so it's pretty much half or less of a season, and then 3 more years. And my mind's telling me I shouldn't, but if the team may need me the next day, he comes back, Marques, did you make a decision? No, sir, I don't know. What the team needs you to win? I'll do whatever I gotta do for the team, coach. He slaps me on the shoulder. It's okay. We're not gonna make you play. But do you want to be All-American? Yes, sir. Well, keep doing what you're doing. My teammates come to me, man, you're embarrassing the seniors in front of NFL scouts. You're on your way. Random people on campus, Marques, we hear all these things about this great red shirt freshman. We can't wait for you to get on the field. Oh, that's right here. It's just going here, going here. Come on. So since that foundation wasn't right, now I'm getting pulled away. I'm getting pulled to the side. Oh, they like this, they like that. When everybody goes out, they already know me. So what do I need to do? Let me do that. Let me be pleasing to the people. And not live a life pleasing to the Lord. Let me get drugged away. And the more that I got drugged into it, that I let myself go, not only did my life do that, but the career did that as well. And I went through hard times for 2 seasons, I want to say. Heading into my junior season, I'm like, okay, I'm going to get it back together. I'm going to get right with the Lord. You know, I'm going to plug in with the Lord. I can plug in and pull out like a slot machine. I'm going to pray, go to church a little bit. I may go on Sunday and out. Sometimes I'll read the Bible before the games. Tired, still spinning, still living in circles. Because it's all about Marques. It's not him first. That year, I worked hard. Things went better. But it still wasn't right. So heading into my senior season, I'm like, Marques, you got to get it together. You got to push. You got to work. So when everyone else was sleeping, I'm grinding. I'm at the hill at the stadium, pulling the sled up, pushing the sled down, pulling it down, everything I can to get myself better and prepared for the next season. During this time period, I'm also focused on my classes because I'm a senior and I got to get it right. I'm a graduate. So I had this thing, head down, pushing. I'm like, I gotta keep my head down, pushing. I can't focus on what's going on outside of me. I can't focus on whatever it is. I can't focus on the things that they're saying to me, whether it's positive or it's good, because God has a plan and purpose, but I have to live it. Well, I'm driving, pulling those sleds, heading into the senior season, right before I got what I consider to be my biggest accolade, baby. And I was named team captain. And the thing about it in college is it's not like high school to junior high. Well, you know, your coach will come to you in junior high school.